Budgeting 101, as you see on the screen here, we've got a projected budget for somebody earning $40,000. That's their gross annual pay. So again, you see we've got taxes built in there, and that's a blended rate of federal and state taxation. So I would like for you to maybe take a look at this list as the percentage that's listed in the middle there, but also as a per month number. And let me know if any of those figures jump out at you, or those all look pretty good in terms of how your monthly expenditures are going these days. Okay, so somebody wrote in here housing seems a little bit low. Yeah, and I'd say for those that do live here in the DC area, housing prices, rent costs have gone up pretty dramatically over the last few years. So that is certainly a very good point that's being brought up. Somebody else, a couple people here, kind of writing them in tandem. I don't know if you guys are in the same, where you're listening and watching, you're in the same place. But there's a 76 question mark, and somebody else said that's all for fun. So yeah, that obviously is a small number on a monthly basis. Somebody else here thinking, is that a weekly number? And again, as we're thinking about this stuff, we certainly want you to have fun. We want you to enjoy the things that you want to do in your life. We know that as you get started in your career, and you've got your first paycheck, and you're now out on your own. It's very easy to go out and enjoy yourself and have a lot of fun. But we've also got some other things that obviously we've got to do, where we've got to put our money away to pay taxes, to pay for food and clothing and shelter and things like that. But there's also some things that we really probably want to do in paying ourselves first. So again, as you see kind of farther down the line there, building up an emergency savings account, we'll talk about in a minute, saving for your future in the 401k, obviously making sure you have enough going to health care, excuse me, and some of these other items. And the reason that we put that one last really is because we think it's important that you do list out kind of in order of priority your have-tos and then your want-tos. And so as you go through this list, I think it is very, very important to realize that, yeah, absolutely you can spend as much money as you want on fun and other over the course of a month. But if you really plan that out in advance of the month, and if you are going to spend, let's say you're going to spend 2 or 3 or 4 times that amount on fun or going out to eat or entertainment or travel, that you just make sure that you're carving that out of these other areas and making sure that you're not, harming yourself down the road in terms of some of the other bigger things that you want to accomplish. So again, I don't see if we have any questions here or any comments about anything covered so far. There are some great tools and resources on our site, MoneyNav. Again, there's a great emergency savings worksheet that will help you to calculate that. There's some great budgeting tools as well, spending plans, things like that we've created, as well as some references to some other sites, mint.com and a few others that we would really say are pretty important to make sure you figure out how do you best plan and track your money on a monthly basis, and then how do you follow through with that.